These are Minnesota cold cases from 1993 through 2021. Before we go over the cold cases, please make sure that you're following the channel. You give this video a like and you share it out. It not only helps the channel, but it helps spread awareness on these cases. Also, please forgive me for any names that I may mispronounce. Hang Lee disappeared from St. Paul, Minnesota on January 12, 1993. She was 17 years old. She would now be 49. She was 5 foot, weighed 90 pounds, with black hair and brown eyes. Any information, call 651-292-3646. Rosanna Forcum disappeared from St. Cloud, Minnesota on August 14, 1998. She was 15 years old. She would now be 41. She was 5 foot 6 and weighed 110 pounds, with brown hair and brown eyes. Any information, call 320-983-8250. Daniel Neuville disappeared from New London, Minnesota on August 1st, 2002. He was 15 years old. He would now be 41. He was 5 foot 9 and weighed 145 pounds, with brown hair and blue eyes. Any information, call 320-235-1260. Leanna Warner disappeared from Chisholm, Minnesota on June 14, 2003. She was 5 years old. She would now be 26. She was between 3 foot and 3'2" and weighed 48 pounds, with brown hair and brown eyes. Any information, call 218-254-7915. Brandon Swanson disappeared from Marshall, Minnesota on May 14, 2008. He was 19 years old. He would now be 35. He was 5 foot 6 and weighed 120 pounds, with brown hair and blue eyes. Any information, call 507-694-1664. Jessica Munez disappeared from Minneapolis, Minnesota on February 3, 2014. She was 16 years old. She would now be 27. She was 5 foot 5 and weighed 130 pounds, with black hair and brown eyes. Any information, call 612-348-2345. Jeremy Jourdain disappeared from Bemidji, Minnesota on October 31, 2016. He was 17 years old. He would now be 25. He was 6 foot 5 and weighed 185 pounds, with black hair and brown eyes. Any information, call 218-333-9111. Giselle Crescencio disappeared from Minneapolis, Minnesota on October 6, 2017. She was 5 years old. She would now be 12. She was 4 foot, weighed 75 pounds, with black hair and brown eyes. Any information, call 612-861-9800. Nevaeh Kingbird disappeared from Bemidji, Minnesota on October 22, 2021. She was 15 years old. She would now be 18. She was 5 foot 4 and weighed 120 pounds, with brown hair and brown eyes. Any information, call 218-751-9111. If you have any information on any of these missing persons, please call the number listed with their case.